On Monday, Western Massachusetts and the rest of the country will honor the memory of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Our 22 News reporter Hector Molina explains how young high school students from the Pioneer Valley are keeping Dr. King's legacy alive.
Because I have a dream.
On August 28, 1963, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech during the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom became the peak of his national and international influence. An influence that carries on 56 years later by high school students here in Western Massachusetts. The Wesley United Methodist Church hosted the 37th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Scholarship Breakfast Saturday morning.
And we're celebrating not only the legacy of King and his dream of equality, but also we wanted to uplift young scholars to get them focused on who King was and what he was about.
In order to receive the scholarship, students had to look at one of Dr. King's speeches and write about the relevance it has to today's issues. Dr. King's dream of equality was something scholarship recipient Nylan Baldwin wrote about in his essay.
As I started this whole process, I started looking deeper into these issues and seeing how people are battling against these issues and about how people are trying their best to have equality for everybody. And I feel like that's because of Dr. King and his legacy stood for us today.
$10,000 in scholarships were awarded to several exceptional students. One Springfield Central student said we can all still learn something from Dr. King decades after his death.
The biggest things that Dr. King preached was love. And I think today a lot of us can if we just simply loved each other and worked together, there's no limits to what we can accomplish. And it resonated in the 60s and it resonates now too.
In Springfield, Hector Molina, 22 News.